Alright, how's it going, Omni Gang? I am back for another live stream again tonight, and I still haven't tweeted anything out. I do that, but while Ruby is shaking her boyfriend bear around, let me get that fun. And also have that sip of water. I heard the little music, this little part of the beat, just I don't know what do you call that, a rising moment, I don't know, but I felt like that was like a perfect time to turn on the cam. That's a little bit better. Honestly, every time I go hit the live button, I really do need to have a pre-stream sip of water. Make sure that I'm not gonna like start choking out on my first words of the stream. It's gonna be a more of a chill night tonight, by the way. So, we're gonna be doing some shiny hunting, continuing the hunt for shiny Lugia. And I was thinking I wanted to also show off a couple other things as well. Yesterday, my ADHD got the better of me once again, so I ended up spending, I want to say, like 3 or 4 hours going through all those Pokemon cards I got donated to me again, and also organizing the current collection of the cards that I've bought over the last couple of years now, since I've been able to get my collection back together. And also some other ones from like some previous years of McDonald's Pokemon cards. So, easy ones for me to get. But here we go. Let me tweet these out. They're both ready. And I closed that, and we should be all good on the game. So, I want to actually start off by going and grab an apple first. I will hop on over to the Toad PMC and see if we can spot our lovely little toad amongst all the reflections here. God, it's not that easy. You know what? I think that might be her on the top in front of the hydrometer again. I don't know. It looks like she's standing in front of it a little bit. So I guess she definitely climbed up there, and she's right there. Like if you look just below the blue, the little thermometer hydrometer thing, like she's just a little bit to the left of it. That's kind of funny. She's been really enjoying climbing up a lot lately. Is she there? Oh no, it's just a rock. Never mind, I'm silly. She's right here in the front. Hi, Maple. You can notice there's some new leaves. If I actually stand in front here, you can kind of see her a little bit, maybe. I don't know if I'm really making a difference here standing in front of it. So, start things off. Let me do a couple of things here. I need to actually open up Lumia's stream, start, and what I'm gonna do is disable stream mode for just a moment. Just a moment. Alexa, ceiling 1, bright white. Alexa, turn ceiling 1 bright white. Alexa, turn ceiling 2 bright white. Alexa, turn ceiling 3 bright white. Okay. 3 times in a row there. I am going to move. Actually, no, I can't actually. I don't even have it put in right now. So I'm just going to flip this around. Show you guys my collection here. The best that I can. So we got all of these cards from before, right? I guess maybe it'd be a little bit better if I could back up, Ruby. Thank you. So, yeah, I think this is probably the best I can do, but I'm gonna maybe get rid of the Toad Cam. See if maybe this would work. No, it's not really close enough. Honestly, yeah. Let me just flip on through, show you the pages that I want to actually show. Now, I'll show them one at a time here. So, I reorganized like everything here. So, right here you can see I got like a bunch of the full arts and V Pokemon and some shiny Pokemon on this page. Is really awesome. We got the shiny Charmeleon there that I pulled myself. Shiny Paramount, Heatran, and Serena that we got donated to us. But on to the next page, even more shiny Pokemon from our Pouty and Fates Elite Trainer boxes. And then the Kyogre there. So when I pulled it out, I did not realize. I actually had to pull it out again to show you guys because this is so cool to me. Let me switch on over here to this page so I can see like everything on Twitch. Look at the sleeve on the Kyogre. Look at that. I mean, tell me, that is just not amazing. What an amazing, like, gift, man. This whole thing, you know, the binder, everything that was in the book boxes, including the Kyogre here and the shiny Pokemon. I mean, there was more, but we're moving on to some of the cards on this page right here that I actually had in my collection left over what I managed to save. I had an Onyx from gosh, if I could actually, right here, this Onyx, I ended up getting that one from my ex's little sister, along with the Zapdos on the other side from Team Plasma set, which is ironically one of the most expensive cards in my collection. But this Vaporeon, Hollow Legends, that's one of the ones I got back from the Diamond and Pearl era, and I can't believe that I ended up actually getting this thing. Like, it was insane to me that somehow I ended up getting one of these cards, you know, to still survive the flood, even if it does look a bit yellowed. It does not matter to me. And then the Quillfish as well. That one's from Neo Revelations, which is insane to me. I don't even know where I got that one from. That might have been one of the ones that as a kid I stole from one of my friends' older brothers, technically, because she just kind of gave them to me, and I don't know if there was permission involved or not. But then we get onto a lot of my Happy Meal cards, some more bulk, and other, you know, holographic cards. But there's the Palafin and Mawile there with Obsidian Flames stickers, some Sugar Cheat cards, and Pokemon Go cards. So, pretty cool stuff, but on this page, it's a little bit split up, but oh boy, this page right here has all my Yukimori cards, starting off right here. Like, I got almost 9 there. I have a whole 8 of them. And then in this next one, then it's just kind of where it starts to be bulk for a while. But once I get through all of this bulk here, which a lot of these ones, I can pull them out, just like any random one from all this bulk. I actually have these Gigantamax Eevee sleeves on them, so like I am super happy about that. Like, I have so many cool sleeves here besides just like the regular old, you know, clear ones that I got, which are like the main awesome ones you want to use, you know, be able to participate in competitions. But if I actually come back a little bit here, I think this one, this Umbreon right here has the Darkrai on it, which I absolutely love. Such an absolutely sick sleeve. Like, having the Darkrai and then the Kanto Birds Like just a single sleeve of those. And then all of these EV sleeves are so cool to me. I'm so happy. You know, the Yukimori cards, I had a bunch of those. I loved collecting them, honestly. Even as a kid, they were some of my favorite artworks. And I've got like 14, 15 of them in total now, besides, like, well, including the 8 that were on that page there. But here we go. Here's where we get to the non-bulk stuff again. We got some more Happy Meal promotions on this page right here. You can see the Roaring Moon, Hydreigon, Eevee, Antenna, Quagsire, Dragapult, Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Dragonite. I think even a Morpeko one. And a little bit more bulk there. But after one more page here, wait. Oh yeah, I keep thinking that one Fennekin from another Happy Meal promotion is like a Yukimori one, but it's by Shen Animation or Shen Graphics. So definitely not Yukimori Clay. But here it is. Just a little bit more bulk. It's the one page here that's a little bit special. I have a Japanese 151 Ammonite and the Sea King that I rescued off of the ground one time. I put into the binder to sleeve. So there was a little bit more cool ass stuff in that bulk box, evidently. This is where I started putting it all in. There was a little bit more bulk to kind of scroll through here. Let me see. I think it's this next page. You see there's a couple of level balls in there, so I do have that as a dupe. And there's also another Mawile that has the Obsidian Flame sticker on it. But this is where we get more cool stuff I didn't even know was in there. From Primal Clash, we have this Electrike and Metacham full art. And scrolling on over to the other side, let's see here. Oh yeah, this is like the double spread page of like cool stuff I found just laying there in the bulk. So it is bulk, but cool as hell bulk. We have this Primal Clash, Torchic, Whiscash, Gorbis, which is one of my first shiny Pokemon that I ever caught, Tentacool, Bunnelby, and from Generations, not the OG, but Generations, to kind of replace some of the old cards I had lost in the flood all that time ago. Poliwag, Voltorb, which is one of the ones I had, Weedle, Rattata, Tangela, Professor Oak's Hint, Charmeleon, Dugong, Electabuzz, and Vulpix, which I think I might have had as well. So, evidently, a lot of really sick stuff. I can't even believe, honestly, this was all just kind of hidden in there, man. So cool. And then it kind of all ended off with this last page here, which had some more Yukimori cards. And some also Osaka Ito cards, who does the similar, but with yarn instead. I have 4 of those ones: Trapinch, Chimecho, Dynamo, Marrow. And then, in addition to the Yukimori cards, like with those ones, Dedenne, Carbink, Weedle, Darumaka, Drillbur, Hippopotas, and Skitty, and a holographic Fire Energy, which I think is from Hidden Fates, from like one of those like elite collection box, not even an elite trainer box, like, but the bigger one, the premium collection. And then this final page here is like dupes that I have of actual cool full art ones. So these ones are ones I'd actually be able to like trade off for something else cool, like Top Coco, Cricket V, Generations for Tata, and 2 Electric and another Torchic from Primal Clash. Like, is that not the coolest damn thing ever? I can't even believe, honestly, there was that many more cards to add there. And of course, you know, all those other ones I added in for my own collection. Even though the majority of them were bulk, I mean, 2 Valiant Fates ones, and then like, I guess like whatever it was from Stellar Crown I bought, I think it was like the small booster bundle. Getting so much cool stuff. Build my collection after all this time passed with everything kind of just gone. You know, it's only been the last couple of years that I've got everything set back up, but holy crap. I never thought things would be this amazing. Never. I have a binder to actually display my stuff. The biggest amount of bulk ever to like fill up a bunch of the collections of like certain sets. You know, I think it's honestly gonna be really, really awesome. I don't know what to expect, but we'll find out. We'll find out what happens, honestly. For now though, I'm gonna actually get things set up here. It's a shiny hunt. Now that I've shown off all the Pokemon cards, I didn't even think, honestly, I had anything really that crazy, but it's kind of ironic to me that even with my abusive relationship, as miserable as I was, and as much as my ex demeaned everything about Pokemon to me, and you know how much I loved it, her little sister ended up giving me one of the cards that's the most expensive in my collection. And gave me the first old one too, that Onyx, that I kind of had from Generations, like as my first one to replace like the original ones. Even though they weren't first editions or anything, I didn't have anything crazy like that. But, you know, it is what it is. And I have nothing to complain about right now, that's for sure. I haven't been this happy in a long time. And all it took was just, wow. One really generous person. I don't know why the Pokedex progress is open there. It's probably was that. I must have accidentally fat fingered that one. No first try shiny. Okay, alright. We'll give it another, like, what was it? 9 more attempts or 12 more attempts? Where we got our shiny Deoxys at the beginning of, like, that last stream where we caught it, finally. I don't know if we're gonna get that kind of luck to start off today with Lugia, but that would be so funny if it did. Here. Pokemon. Oh yeah. Okay. For some reason, Discord said that one of the people that I know from Instagram who added me on Discord, shiny hunting, he wasn't in any like mutual servers or anything. I was like, huh? I don't think that's correct because I recognize not only his username but also his profile picture of his shiny Chico, the like best freaking shiny starter out of the 3 man from Hoenn. Like seriously, I don't know what's up with Discord sometimes. There's always like some technical difficulties, but at least this time it had nothing to do with the stream for once. That's a good feeling. That's a very good feeling. As you see, we didn't have any issues with the first couple of encounters here, with counting for the shiny X. So pretty good so far. Hopefully it'll continue that way. Count number 5 isn't quite lucky, but What song is this again from Diamond Pearl? I love this song. Oh, it's Heart Home. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I spent a lot of time in Heart Home because I loved the contest as a kid, you know. If I didn't honestly have that shitty habit of deleting my save files all the time and starting fresh, I feel like I'd have a bunch of Pokemon with a bunch of ribbons on them. Like, before Ribbon Masters were even like a thing on my radar. I didn't know about them at all, but I did love the idea of being able to collect every single ribbon on the Pokemon before I ever heard the term Ribbon Master in like the last few years. So maybe, you know, if I took the time to go through my collection, I would have found some Pokemon with a bunch of ribbons, but I kinda obviously didn't really wake up today in time because I had a really, really terrible sleep last night. My sleep schedule's kind of messed up. Hey, Vaughn, on YouTube, what's going on? Good luck on your shiny Lugia hunt as well. 568 is not bad at all for one day. I hope you find it soon. I have been going at this for like a lot of days now, but I've only been like doing short little bursts. I've only done like maybe about 100 to like 300 encounters a day. So if you keep going at that pace, you'll find it in no time, I bet, especially if you got that good luck. Also, the headphone just tried to like rip out of my ear there because it was underneath my little armrest. I'm hoping I could get like really lucky and have like the shiny Lugia show up like really early into his stream one of these days, but I don't know if I'm gonna get as lucky as I did with my shiny Deoxys. I am finding that in only 1,037 encounters, so that was like probably my shortest full odds hunt ever, and it's probably gonna be it shortest period. Lugia is hopefully not gonna go over odds, but I don't know. I'm kind of feel like having that Deoxys show up so early is gonna eat away my luck. That's just a result. But yeah, it was a really insane hunt. I did not expect to get it so fast. Like right now, I'm hoping we'll get Lugia and Ho-Oh done in the next month because there's so many other shiny hunts that I want to start doing. I was hoping to maybe do some shiny hunting in Pokemon Coliseum and start a save file in there, trying to get all the Shadow Shiny Pokemon. But I don't know how long it's gonna take. You know, it could be like really good luck I'll have, and I'll find them, you know, by the end of May, or it's gonna take by the end of the year. So one shiny hunt at a time, because even though I could have like multiple games going at the same time, like with my Game Boy games, I can only have one of those or one of the GameCube games because I have the Game Boy player for that, and I only have one capture card for that. And with the 3DS, you know, I don't have good enough attention span with my ADHD to pay attention to more than one screen at a time, you know, with all the rest of the stuff with the live stream, chat, all that. So, you know how it goes. ADHD is a fun thing, but I feel like shiny hunting has actually helped me lock in more with it than anything else. Like, I don't know if any therapy or any doctors or any medication could help me lock in as much as shiny hunting has. I just need to find like some other things to do, like to kind of get myself occupied so I don't get bored while doing it, because that's like the real problem, you know. I can stay focused for like a good amount of time with this, but if I don't pay attention, you know, something else like at least keep me a little bit entertained or engaged or whatever, yeah, I'll get so bored so fast. That's probably why I haven't gotten as many encounters done as I'd like, but I know there are some YouTube videos that have come out in the last little bit, shiny hunting. I don't know what all came out today, maybe, because I haven't really checked YouTube. For whatever reason, my TV hasn't been working, so I haven't really been able to use YouTube on it at all. It's been lagging and lagging and lagging. and I get like a couple of seconds, and then right back to lagging. Nothing's fixed it at all. So, a little bit boring day for me today, and I'm hoping maybe shiny hunting will give me that little excitement and all those endorphins, I think. I think that's the right term that I'm looking for. If I didn't say the right term, y'all know what I mean anyways, I'm sure. Let me see. Johnstone ranked up to E. Okay, so he's like almost where I am right now with his like shiny Professor Oak quest. I really need to get back to Legend ZA and finish the game because I have been stuck at rank B, right below A, for the last like 3 months now. FireRed and Leaf Green, like all the hype around it since they got re-released on the Virtual Console. Even though I'm playing on the original cartridge, you know, I feel like it just kind of sucked me away from paying attention to the game because I was getting a little bit burnt out from playing that like all the time, every single time I went live. So maybe it'll take a little bit of time, maybe later even tonight to do that. Because I was planning on also doing a couple other things later on after I do some shiny hunting for a while. Because a lot of the live streams have just been kind of shiny hunting. And I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to maybe do some pinball again. But I don't know if I want to do Pokemon pinball or if I want to do something a little fun on a little bit special that I did by hacking my 3DS. Being able to play Space Cadet 3D pinball from Windows XP on my 3DS. So I think that it's going to be a little bit of a debate I'm going to have in my head while we're live streaming, and we'll see either whether I want to turn on the 3DS here or if I just want to swap the cartridge out from FireRed into Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. Because I did kind of have the Pokedex progress for it on by accident because I fat fingered the stream deck, I guess, when I was setting things up and I never noticed. So that did kind of get me thinking about Pokemon Pinball a little bit. We're at 91 out of, I think, 203 on the total game's Pokedex progress. At least I'm pretty sure it's 203 or 204. Yeah. Because there's a secret Totodile, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Aerodactyl that you're able to get. But I don't know how you actually get them at all. I don't know how it's even gonna work. I should actually fix that while I'm doing a couple of soft sets here. Shouldn't take too long, but I have it as 91 out of 200 flat when I know it should be higher. So there we go. Non-shiny Lugia, and that should be fixed for when we actually want to start that again. It would be kind of nice to maybe see if we could do a shiny living dex as well. Speaking of Pokedexes, because after I do the Nuzlocke Master Quest with all the Generation 3 Pokemon games, I don't really want to hop away from Generation 3 after I'm done Nuzlocking every single game with that generation before, you know, I hop on to Generation 4 and above. Speaking of which, good Generation 4 music coming in. Yeah, I mean, it'll take a while because Generation 3 does have a lot of games to Nuzlocke, and we still haven't even gotten to D4 Gym and Pokemon Ruby yet because we've had so many things that we've been doing. But after we get through Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, FireRed, Leaf Green, Coliseum, and XD Gale Darkness, I mean, I feel like a shiny living dex would be kind of like the penultimate, you know, way to kind of continue on. I don't know what order things are gonna kind of go in, you know. Because all I know is I want to Nuzlocke each Pokemon game in specific order because I only have a single copy of each game, with the exception of, you know, Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale Darkness, since those use GameCube memory cards instead, and I have more than one of those, definitely. Although definitely not as many as I thought because the white one on my Wii isn't working at all. It's not working on the GameCube, not working on the Wii, and not working when I blow in it 3 times, 5 times in a row. So hopefully, we could be able to like just set up like Coliseum Shiny Hunts, you know, relatively soon. But there's also the Coliseum bonuses Shiny Jirachi with Sapphire. And because that one is a bit of a lengthy one and very time consuming, I think maybe that could also probably be what I'll like to choose to continue after I'm finished with Lugia and Hello here, because I only got 14 encounters for Shiny Jirachi. And granted, it's not full 1 in 8,192 odds. It's like 7,000 something. But 14 encounters out of like at least a good 20 plus hours spent. Not 20. That would be a little bit ridiculous, but I think like somewhere from 5 to 10 hours, like realistically, shiny hunting while doing Deoxys at the same time, so it did have my attention a little bit split, but that was even with doing the save corruption, so I didn't have to make a brand new save file every single time to get a Jirachi check. Like, it only worked like a handful of times here and there, so it didn't really speed things up that great, but dude, if I only got 14 encounters done in that amount of time, I mean, yeah, I am probably going to be spending way more time on the Jirachi than I have on Deoxys and Lugia, Ho-Oh, whenever I find the 2 of those last ones, all together combined, all the hours that I spent. Not that it'll be hard for Deoxys at all, because it now so fast, but Lugia and Ho-Oh remain to be seen. And then there's a Switch Dream Team quest I wanted to do with FireRed. I'm kind of not sure about doing that one as much because I won't be able to actually send them out to anything for a while. You know, the main reason why I was thinking about doing it at first was because of the Pokemon Grand Champions Festival, which I just kind of did not wake up in time to do, unfortunately. I didn't prep for it, I didn't submit my team sheet, and even if I did, with how messed up my sleep schedule was in the first place, how sleep deprived I was yesterday, I would not have woken up even if I was being personally notified over and over and over again on my phone to wake up and do it. So it kind of sucks. You know, I thought it was going to be a very fun little thing to do on stream as a little, you know, attention grabber away from just locking in on shiny hunting for the most part, because the longing for a little bit of other gaming besides this is very much so there, hence why I want to do pinball later. But yeah, I don't think I would have done very good anyways, so maybe I saved myself a little bit of embarrassment, but it's a missed opportunity that I hope, honestly, by the end of like this year, I will be able to be ready to, you know, maybe take some of those opportunities by the time Pokemon Winds and Waves comes out. I don't think it's coming out this year, I think it's next year to be honest, but I don't know for sure. I can't even really remember when it exactly was announced. Plus, I don't even have a Switch 2 to be able to play them when they come out. I forgot. It's an exclusive. So yeah, it'll be a while before I do that, but I really do kind of want to participate in like actual events in the future, even though recently, well, the stuff that happened, like I mentioned yesterday or the day before, Professor X and Firestar 22, I think it was, or 27. I feel like I might have said the wrong number the first time last stream, but yeah, Pokemon Go definitely isn't going to be one I'm going to be wanting to beat him. But I mean, TCG, VGC, I feel like I finally have the ability to actually have a shot at doing both. I don't know. It's kind of exciting because if I can, you know, with all this stuff that I got from the donations that I showed off at the beginning of the stream, all those Pokemon cards and all the bulk that I have, because there's a lot of trainer cards too, a lot of energy cards. Like, I feel like I could probably have enough to at least get like a couple of decks set up, especially from like the actual Build-A-Bundle decks that came with all the giant stuff that was sealed. But yeah, man, I remember when I had to sell all my stuff for trying to keep my last Toad alive because she was a rescue, sick with metabolic bone disorder and short tongue syndrome, I think it was. I had to sell a lot of games and stuff from my collection, a lot of like figures and other stuff too. And I even sold a couple of consoles. I had like an extra Game Boy Advance and extra 3DS. And man, you know, now that I'm kind of like realizing a bit more about like, oh hey, I could do a lot more with soldering to actually hack my 3DSs and all my other consoles to make it easier to shine out in the future. More than just fixing Ruby and Sapphire batteries. Like, honestly, I feel like, oh man, there was a couple of things I should have just kind of kept, but honestly, I feel like when it comes to your animals, it's worth any sacrifice. It's absolutely worth any sacrifice. That's really sweet. I still have my PlayStation 3 right at the back of me here, but I sold my PlayStation 4. I sold that and my Wii U. I'm not sure if there was anything else. Because there was a couple of ones that I found like outside, just left out in the rain one day, perfectly working. That like I needed cords for most of them, but it worked when I had the cords and put them in. Like I had a bunch of stuff, but I wanted her to be able to have the best quality of life, and with the current Toad Cam right now with Maple, honestly, she is able to do so much more than Fresca ever was able to because of all the stuff that I did for Fresca trying to save her life. You know, I feel like even with my last childhood dog, Tess, all of the stuff that Ruby has is a lot of it passed down from her. So, you know, when you do those things to kind of memorial, like creating my dog, I paid out of my own pocket with my savings. Like, I feel like the universe always finds a way to just kind of bring life full circle, and it's always worth it, you know, because pets are family. Absolutely. Because even from when I was a kid, I remember loving having frogs, and then, well, they kind of died, and I was sad for a long time because, man, I wish I could have kept them alive. Well, I rescued 2 toads now, and I'm keeping them alive, and this one especially. I mean, oh my lord, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see with all the reflections on the Toad Cam. Like, the glass is so shiny right now, it's making the reflections so much worse. But she was climbing the bark and like hopping down like no issue. Like, it's crazy. She thinks she's a tree frog. I have like a couple of clips that I want to post onto my other channel, Omniphibian, but I only have one right now because I have to put all of them through like a little bit of editing. Some of them have like a lot of dead space, and I think there's like a couple of duplicate ones that are like no different from the other one. So I definitely want to make sure I'm like posting the best stuff. But man, I just got her set up in this new tank after having this tank like be empty for only about like a year and a half maybe, and she showed me more stuff, like more action and things to just kind of awe at than I've seen from her in the entire, like, I think 3/4 of a year now that I've had her. It's so awesome. I was hoping to be able to live stream a little bit earlier on in the day before I had to turn the lights off again, but I'm not feeling the greatest today. I'm pretty low energy and I've had a really awful migraine for like the majority of the day. My mom niece still has a pretty bad migraine. That's why she's not in the Twitch chat right now, because I am multi-streaming to both YouTube, Twitch, and also TikTok. But ironically, I'm not sure if anything's happening with TikTok. For once, I haven't had like a single notification pop up from it. I don't know if like I need to refresh it. Let me check this actually, since I'm actually making note of that now. I was like wondering, I feel like I'm missing something. It's live studio. Okay, so no, it's just not working at the moment, I don't think. But that's kind of weird. Hey, Vaughn651, thank you for the follow on. Was that just like a subscription or like a follow on Twitch? I'm pretty sure, because StreamAvatars just said it on Twitch. That's so weird. Yeah, you followed me on Twitch. Okay, that tripped me out. I was saying you probably subbed on YouTube as well, but it did not notify me for that one. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Raised up to 113. Yes. That's awesome. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad you came to the stream. I mean, thank you for hanging out. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing you in some more future live streams. We'll do some more shiny hunting, because I do a lot of live streams. My schedule this month has been a little bit messed up, but I am trying to stream like almost every single day or every other day. And no worries. YouTube or Twitch, whatever platform you prefer, is all good with me. That's why I like to multi-stream. Give y'all the option. There's a lot of stuff though that I do want to try and bring on over to YouTube to have parity with Twitch. Like StreamAvatars, there's a lot of things that you're able to do that I'm not sure if I had the command set up on the YouTube side of it. I should probably check that, honestly, but I'd have to turn off the StreamAvatars app, and I don't want to do that in the middle of the stream and make everyone disappear. So next time I have a chance when I'm not streaming and I remember, I'm gonna check that. But I'm pretty sure you should be able to go and actually use StreamAvatars with the little link that he posts every once in a while. And with all of the stuff that, yeah, the follow age, that one is another one that I need to get on over on YouTube too. I think that one might, is this one of the ones that StreamerBot has, or no, that was probably one of the ones Streamlabs had. Let me see here. These ones I can definitely check without turning anything off. But yeah, I need, thank you for actually let me know that one is not working on YouTube, because man, I don't have a lot of opportunities to actually cross-reference which ones are working or not. So let's see. Cloudbot commands follow age. Let me see. It's not in here. Let me check here. Yeah, honestly, it is a lot of work, but I very much do so enjoy like taking all the time to do these things. You know, put in like all this like long hours spent into doing little tweaks. Okay, it's Stream Elements that does it on Twitch, so let me open this. Like, it's a good outlet for when my ADHD needs me to hyperfixate, but I also love being able to share everything I do, you know, all the gaming stuff that I want to do, just the story and the journey along the way. I really love being able to just have it all there on video recording to look back on. Next month, I'm going to be actually uploading all my previous live stream VODs onto my Omnium Live channel. I'm just waiting to be able to actually verify it, and I think I should only have to wait like a couple of weeks to be able to do that. Where is it here? Follow age. Oh, we're on the we're not on the YouTube side. We're on a Twitch side there. Okay, that would be a problem. Okay. Follow age. Where is it here? Moderator. That's weird. StreamElements doesn't have it at all. Huh. Okay. I'll have to check and see if I can get that set up somewhere else. Or if there's some variables maybe to make it custom. Interesting. I knew honestly that StreamElements had like some issues, honestly, like comparing from like Twitch and YouTube, but that is kind of rigged, as Pokemon Community Game was saying on Nonstop, because he, for whatever reason, is not having the emotes show up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's even saying it on the chat down there. I have no idea why it's doing that. There's a little ball rush there. You jump up and get those. Gets a bunch of money for StreamAvatars. Oh, I just do a little jump myself. I think I timed that probably horribly. Because YouTube also, I forgot, has a delay when it does the jump commands. Oh, no, there we go, I got lucky. Hence why there's like so many of them at once. I don't want to end up, you know, having people on YouTube be screwed over just because they're watching on different platforms, all StreamAvatars stuff. So I try to work around like the delays of things. So also for boss fights, when you guys have the minute to join those when those start up, there's like automatic fights, I'm pretty sure now. So there won't have to be like a big rush, you know, hoping to type like 1 or 2 or 3 for whatever attack before, you know, 30 seconds pass and you go automatically and choose something you don't want. I feel like the automatic stuff works a little bit better anyways, because it's also frozen a couple of times. Like, I love StreamAvatars. It's everything I kind of wanted to kind of help accentuate the live streams, but it is a little bit buggy here and there. Y'all can notice that with the wild Pokemon that spawn. Like the, what was that, wild Tadpole? Which I guess I can catch because I do actually want to collect all the frog Pokemon. I have the evolution Bellybolt, so we can add that one to my collection. No one's gonna catch that. But it does a little quick duel, and it's like a 50-50 shot. So those are like a couple of the fun things that you can do. But the ones that I want to try and bring from Twitch over from channel points, which I feel like should be possible with some maybe custom commands with StreamAvatars, would be things like doing this, doing a bomb brain. There's like a whole bunch of fun little things that everyone can do to make things a little bit more chaotic. And I'm bombing everything because the Tadpole killed me. He's getting bombed while he's dancing. That's funny. But nope. No celebrating on my watch when I lose. Honestly, Bellybolt honestly is one of my favorite Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, because that was like one of the Pokemon I kind of attached to my last American Toad, because for whatever reason she also loved watching me play Pokemon Scarlet. Kind of funny that a Toad would be like actually interested in watching Pokemon play on like a TV, but she was there, like my owner tank used to be right next to my bed when I'd be playing it on my Switch on the TV and watch all of them run around in the overworld. It was kind of funny. She'd like walk right up to the front of the glass, pressing her nose up against it. I'm trying to figure out though where like some of these other commands for YouTube would be. if they're not showing up on StreamAvatars, does Streamlabs not have like all of these ones active for YouTube as well? Because I don't think there's supposed to be a difference. Oh, whoops. I didn't even mean to start attacking there. Media share, loyalty. I have not done any Safari Zone hunting quite yet. I'm waiting for like another Safari Week event to show up so I can start doing that. But I do actually have a Safari Zone shiny. I ended up getting the 5% shiny Nidoran. Like, this was way before I even started live streaming. I think it was like grade 8, and either I don't even remember what out of the 4 sections of Safari Zone FireRed even had the Nidoran female. I think it's like north and maybe south, or north and west, but I ended up actually getting that as my first Safari Zone shiny ever, and I didn't even know it was a 5% encounter in FireRed until literally like just a couple weeks ago when I was telling them about the little shiny Adair in someone's chat on Twitch. I can't remember which live stream it was. It was like John J, Professor Rex, Shiny Hunter, Luke. Like, there's been quite a few people that I've been watching myself lately. Like, I feel like I should probably have that going as well, maybe, if I want to have a little bit extra entertainment here. But Shiny Nidoran male is one of the ones I really want to get. I hope you're able to find it too, because, oh man, they're such good shinies. Like, I know green isn't like everyone's cup of tea, and that's why I've left my Shiny Nidoran female unevolved, just as a cute little teal blue, or was it purple? I can't remember which one it's supposed to be. It's in my box in this FireRed copy actually, because that's where I found it, along with a couple of shiny Pidgey, which I think one might still be in here. The other one though, I use as my main team member, and I transferred that up to Generation 4 like ages ago, so I could use it in Battle Revolution. So we'll probably find that one probably in the coming weeks, or week or two, because I wanted to go through all of my Pokemon save files at some point and go through my entire collection, send, you know, whatever I want up to home, you know, to keep safe, or keep some things that could use a little bit more attention in generations that they're in. Oh, Shiny Execute is such a good shiny. I love those little golden overbaked eggs. 1629 is such a good, like, fast hunt. Man, you ended up catching it, right? It didn't flee on you. Just like, that was like my biggest worry when I found that Nidoran, more than the fact that it was, you know, shiny, obviously. I mean, I just didn't want to run away because it was shiny, so I guess that doesn't really work. But you get the point. You know, Safari Zone hunts are like the best. The adrenaline, not knowing whether you're gonna catch it or not. Oh, on 8 was, oh my god. No wonder why your body was like shaking. I'd be having a heart attack if that happened to me. I think I got lucky, and it didn't take too long for me, because I don't remember it being very stressful as much as, you know, it was like, holy crap, I found a shiny in the Safari Zone. But wow, dude, that's insane. That's like kind of more luckier than, like, I'd even say like a first ball shiny Chansey in a Safari Zone. Like, 8 turns to throw away, but it decided to stay and go into that final ball. That's pretty cool. Like, I really want to do some Safari Zone hunting soon, man. I don't know when that next Safari Zone or Safari Week event is gonna be. I should look that up. So, Safari Week. So use your absolute blogs. What's that? sometimes at the end of May. So we might be able to do that pretty soon, or he's gonna start it in June, July, which would be like right after. So I feel like we could take like a little detour, even a little bit before, if like I get a little bit burnt out from having nothing interesting show up here, because I know the shiny odds aren't gonna drop just because I change the location and hunt a different Pokemon. But it would be kind of fun to have like a little bit of variety there, show up in the Safari Zone, not knowing whether or not I'm actually gonna catch anything. That would be really, really cool. And yeah, this one will be my first Safari Week too. The first Pokemon like event that I kind of did that was hosted by Absol Vlogs was Rumble Weekend. I think at the end of December or the beginning of December, and that one was a little fun little thing to do, shiny hunting Pokemon Rumble on the Wii with the Weekend Edition mod, because that got me shiny seeking and a couple other shiny Pokemon too, as my first ever Pokemon shinies. Pokemon Rumble shinies. Don't know why I forgot to say that there. I feel like I'm talking so much. My throat's like maybe constricting on itself. It's one bad thing about being a yapper. I yap so much that my mouth doesn't even want to keep up with me. Here, let's get to 250. Oh no, wait, we need 3 more encounters, and then it's gonna be our first 100 counters of the day. There is actual shiny hunting in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. At least one for the Switch, Rescue Team DX. But there's, for the ones on the Wii, I'm trying to remember if there's actually shiny Pokemon in those ones. Let me see. I think those ones might also have shiny Pokemon in it. But I've seen a couple people shiny hunt for like the shiny Celebi and the Rescue Team DX on the Switch. And I really, really want to actually play through that game in full and actually get to the post game so I can do some shiny hunting myself, because man, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is like my favorite series of all time. And there's our first 100 encounters of the night. And shiny Celebi became like one of my favorite shiny Pokemon because of Explorers of Sky. I would love to actually be able to get that without an action replay for once, with Rescue Team DX having it in there. Let me see. Wii Mystery Dungeon shiny. Yeah, there's actually a couple dozen or so in these Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games on the Wii that can be shiny, so those are also another way to shiny hunt them. The Caterpie line, Tentacool line, Voltorb line, Magikarp line, Hoo-Hoot line, which is funny, Mareep line, Hoppip line, Wooper line, Shuckle line, which is just Shuckle, Slugma line, Zigzagoon line, Wurmple line, Celia line, I guess, because also Bidoof and Roserade, they're just a generation above. Barboach line, and Scorpio line, which is a very interesting handful of Pokemon to be shiny. But oh, I love Ranger Guardian signs so much. Like, I have such a fond place for that game on my heart. Like, one thing that was so frustrating though for me with it growing up, I was never able to get like any friends to do the 4-player Deoxys mission with. I could never get that done. I wouldn't even figure out how to cheese it with my actual replay. I was so desperate to get that Deoxys event, but I'm pretty sure it's still sitting there unlocked on my original file. Although I might have like set it up so I could get those events again, because a hacked 3DS can apparently do that. But yeah, no. I had like a couple of friends at different periods of my life who like Pokemon, and then they'd like moved away within a year and I never heard from them again. Like, Dude, it was brutal, man. I know it. I know to feel it. Like, I miss honestly being able to like go out, you know, with the DS and just do a little like rival battle with my friend. You know, just doing the wireless battle, Pokemon Platinum, his Pokemon Diamond, the first friend that I had, and then Soul Silver and Heart Gold for the other friend that I had. You know, those were good times. Those core childhood memories, like those old Gen 4 Pokemon games, Pokemon Ranger, the actual mainline ones, like Rumble, all these good spin-offs. And yet, it's only finally getting to be like good spin-offs again now, Pokopia and some of the other Pokemon games that are coming out. Like, honestly, it took a long time to get back to where we were. But I feel like Pokemon is definitely looking like it's in a very good place right now. I mean, Pokemon TCG Pocket is like pretty nice, honestly. It's a free option to actually play the TCG game. Although, I guess I got all my actual TCG cards for free without even needing my phone, so I'm not just stuck to the phone anymore. But, like, Detective Pikachu, I guess, kind of slept on a little bit, maybe, but I feel like that was like a fun little spin-off series. You know, I never played it, just from what I've seen. But, you know, Pokemon Go, like Pokemon Sleep even, or Pokemon Champions, none of them really hit the same at all yet. Like, Pokopia is the first real good one that I've seen, like, so many streams of, and I'm just like, bro, when can I get my Switch too? That would be like so awesome to actually play that game, but I'm gonna wait until I have like a real good reason, like getting Pokemon Wins and Ways. I'll wait until then to get a Switch too. I just have to save up the money first. That'll take a while. But Absol Vlogs, speaking of him earlier, is actually doing some surprise trading series. I'm not sure what game this was. Sword and Shield? Okay. Yeah, I feel like though there's so much going on there though on that stream, I would not be able to pay attention. Oh, is anyone else shiny hunting? But yeah, I think it looks so awesome. I would really love to get my hands on the Switch too. Like, play Pokopia. Like, it was therapy in a Pokemon game. Just that cute little purple blob Ditto, just doing his thing and all the Pokemon he befriends. I mean, I feel like if Kid Me had that game, I would have turned out a lot happier as an adult. Jokes aside, man, Legend Link's got Pokemon Ranch going on and on the TV on his background, like the way I want to, once I actually get some shiny hunting done. Man, that's such a good setup. Like, that is a cozy setup. I actually just went full screen to show it off too. It's a standing setup too, which is kind of cool. I could probably use that for my posture, make it a little bit better, but oh my god, is he doing a Ludicolo dance? I feel like that must have been a channel for redemption that I just kind of joined into. Okay, that's really funny. Yeah, that's 1,000 channel points someone spent. That's hilarious. See, I don't have any channel points redemptions like that, really, besides like taking my blindfold on and y'all blinding me for a couple of minutes while on only my headphones. But man, that is actually pretty funny. That's a funny little channel point bit there. I'm just not sure if anyone else is really doing any shiny hunting. I mean, he's doing like make the eggs, and those are a little bit slower for my liking if I want to actually watch any shiny hunting while I'm doing some shiny hunting myself. Because, yeah, I want to see something shine. If I don't get something shine, man. I think we're gonna get probably up to 2750 tonight. So we'll go for maybe about a couple more hours. We've been live for about an hour though already, which is actually pretty good. Doesn't even feel like it's been that long. But I do have to use the restroom shortly, so finish off this bottle of water. So once I do get up, go do that, I will be taking a little ad break on the Twitch side, and I will be right back after I do that. Grab another bottle of water to replace the one that's now empty and also kind of lukewarm, so not even cold. And we'll be back afterwards. It won't take too long at all. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up because probably gonna do that in the next, like, I don't know, handful of encounters or so. But man, the Heart Gold National Park, like Soul Silver and National Park theme, it's just so therapeutic as well. I would also really love to do some shiny hunting in the national park, like the bug catching contest. I feel like that would be such a sick shiny to get. Nice, 624. Honestly, that's like the way to go about it. Like, I don't really have a lot of people that I see like, oh no wait, oh there we go, cruise ship shiny hunting. Like, doing any shiny hunting here as well in FireRed and Leaf Green at all, but the cruise ship, he actually is a Pokemon Go streamer. I did not know he was actually playing through on Switch version of FireRed Leaf Green. He's doing a shiny genie quest, I think, and I think he's going for maybe Beedrill. I'm not sure. I have not seen any of his streams, but he has a level 26 shiny Squirtle in Viridian Forest, so evidently, you know, he's been at this for a while, whatever he's hunting right now. It's 5,540 encounters for whatever it is, I think. Yeah, so that's gotta be probably something, like, in here. Or it's also just like the Beedrill that's on his layout. I just can't really tell, so I don't have the audio on. But he wants to go for like a few shinies here, so maybe it's not a Dream Team quest? That's a lot of hours. Jeez. I don't know actually how many hours I've spent so far on my shiny hunt so far. I don't think I've been keeping track of that at all, but I could if I took the time to go look back at all of my VODs. I just have to cut out like the breaks that I wasn't actually doing any hunting. You know, when I'm like moving on to like go do something else and I forgot to change the category. But that's not too bad at all. What are the shiny Pokemon that you have on there? Oh, damn, that's a lot of hours. That's pretty good. I think my collection of shiny Pokemon is like really small because I only just started shiny hunting like literally this year in the last 6 months. So started off with like Pokemon Rumble, ironically, you know, just kind of participate in that Pokemon event because I really wanted to actually get into that game and have an excuse to download the mod, and that kind of got me hooked afterwards. We started with Deoxys, got that in no time. Like, after I got really lucky with the first shiny hunt that I did in Legend ZA, I wanted to get a shiny Noivern from the Lunio sewers, and in 38 encounters, full odds, like no shiny charm or Pokedex progress or whatever would increase the odds. Although I don't know if it has that, like Legends Arceus. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I'm still not sure. I feel like there might be some other stuff from Mabel, like in the post game. I'm not entirely sure because I still already got to that part, but 38 encounters, full odds of 4096 of shiny Inkay, one of the one Mega Evolutions I was really looking forward to, Malamar. Like, I can't believe that one came so fast. That one was not planned. Like, I wanted the Noivern and I left 38 hours later, very, very happy man, something else. But I don't know how many other shinies I've gotten in it so far. Because we saw a shiny Badoo, and that one fled from me. Just like my childhood shiny Badoo in Pokemon Platinum. That one, it only fled from me in Pokemon Platinum because I did not save the game after catching it as an excited little 5 or 6 year old. But not a lot of shiny Pokemon that I've got so far. I'm still building up my collection. Deoxys and Nidoran, and if that Pidgey's still even in this game, are all that populate this cartridge, and might even be all that I have in all of Generation 3 right now. Everything else that I might have had, like my shiny Gorbis and the 2 shiny Pidgeot, those ones are definitely in Gen 4. Oh, that's a 6 shiny Paris. Honestly, Parasect, I know, like, they're very similar, but I love them. I don't know why. I've always loved them, like, since my childhood, because I had, like, the little original 151 Pokedex that I think also had, like, Togepi in it. I forget what it was actually called. I remember I had, like, the Green Rim or whatever. That was one of the books I had that got destroyed in the flood, but I remember, like, really liking Paris and Parasect for a reason, latching onto them because of the mushrooms. I loved my plants back as a kid, and I definitely see why I ended up having, like, 3 tanks here full of plants and animals and invertebrates in my home as an adult now. It all started with Pokemon. But yeah, FireRed honestly has, like, a lot of, like, cool things in it that I wasn't expecting with the Switch version. It's so cool that everyone else is able to hunt, like, shiny Lugia, shiny Ho-Oh, shiny Deoxys without having to use, like, any outside means like I did for the cartridge here. Like, being able to find Paris, though, as the first one. Oh, man. What was your second shiny Pokemon? Do you remember? Like, I honestly think my second shiny Pokemon ever that I ever got was my Trico, and, like, from a Cerebi one, and that one was, like, kind of a reclaim. I probably only remember that as well, though, because of the fact that my shiny Badoo ran away from me, and I didn't have any shiny Pokemon. But this nice person on the Cerebi trading chat rooms, back when it was, like, done in, like, the old, whatever the format of the chat was called, RCL or whatever, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting that wrong. I'm gonna look that up. Old chat room name, like, format name. Not AIM, or yeah, it was like not AOL. Well, let's say it on Cerebi. Do they have any memification of that? Because, like, I feel like this is such a cool one. Makuhita, that's so sick. And Durana Y is also a really cool one. I got, like, a couple of the shinies in Pokemon Y, but I didn't actually catch them myself. I had the Wonder Trade it to me. It was a shiny Lucha and a shiny, what was the one? The name of it, that's, like, the little fairy one? It's Flabebe, I think. No, not Flabebe, no, that's the Floette line. Spritzy. That's really cool. Honestly, besides that, oh man, I'm trying to remember. There's like something else that I got. Um, there's like another couple of Pokemon that I got, but they were all traded to me. I didn't really have anything that I was able to find myself until middle school with those 2 shiny Pidgeys, the Nidoran, and then the Clamperl and Ruby. But I do remember like also like seeing the shiny Pokemon that my friends were getting when X and Y came out, like a shiny Shigauge with the fishing. That's when I learned about chain fishing. I learned that one real fast after that guy got the shiny. Because I'm pretty sure he got like a couple other ones before too. And that was just one that I saw right next to him as he got it. Like, oh man. There's also shiny Lombre. That's right, that's the one. Lombre in Battle Revolution in Waterfall Coliseum. Obviously can't catch it, but I actually found like probably one of my favorite Pokemon lines as a shiny uncatchable in Pokemon Battle Revolution. I am still like riding high at that one like 10 years later, and I'm really excited to be able to go after all the shiny hunts that I do here in Generation 3 that I want to actually transfer up, you know, things like the Deoxys and turn them into a Ribbon Master, like send them up to compete in, like maybe the Generation 4 Battle Frontier after I finish with the Generation 3 one. Like I would love to do like a whole bunch of shiny teams going through Battle Revolution, trying to do some shiny uncatchables while also going for those shiny costumes too. Like honestly, man, I can't believe how many cool different ways there are to shiny hunt in Pokemon. Like, all the ones that I've gotten in Pokemon Go, you know, they don't feel as special for the most part unless like they've been like a couple of really cool ones, like a first try shiny Shadow Lugia. But, you know, having the actual like shiny hunts with FireRed here, actually starting this in the last while, has been like so much fun, so much more satisfying, because like there's a story to it, you know. I mean, as things go along, you know, in your life, you know, whatever changes, you know, it always feels like there's such a cool little way to just, I don't know, look back on like your shiny hunts and really be able to feel a lot more attached than you would, like, especially as I have no like memories of like the ones that I had traded to me, you know, as a kid, like except for the one that was my first shiny Pokemon, that shiny Chico. But oh, Gale XD, like Gale Darkness and Coliseum shiny Pokemon look so cool. I love the extra models that they have. You know, even though it was probably just kind of like maybe some of them reused from like the colors from Generation 2 in Stadium, or some of them were just kind of wrong. They look so cool in some cases. Like, I think it was like Voltorb becomes like a really cool like all type of blue, like, or green. I'm not sure. There was one of them that was green that looks like really cool. Let me see here. Oh no. Right, yeah, here it is. I can bring it up right here. Desktop. Like, honestly, dude, it's like black and blue. Like, all you need now is a white and gold Voltorb. Like, with the freaking, I don't know, Assyrian variant. And then it's perfect. We'll make the Coliseum mod for that. Like, seriously, I love all of these sprites, honestly. Like, from Coliseum. There's so many cool, interesting ones that, like Mr. Mime, even, like, he turns, like, almost completely green, and even in his face. And Porygon, too, looks, like, really desaturated. Vaporeon, way better than its actual like current shiny. And even a Flareon is like a really cool pink. And I don't know about Kabutops, they're a little bit more golden than green. But Mewtwo has that yellow one, the original one from like Generation 2. And also the shiny Mewtwo skin in Smash Ultimate, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like Synchro having the green flames too. Like yeah, I could go on and on and on for hours about how cool all the Coliseum Executions are. You're a man after my own heart, or a woman, or they, them. I do not want to misgender you. I try not to do that. I'm having a hard time, honestly. Like, thinking of, like, very broad, you know, gender neutral terms to refer to people if I'm not just, like, saying their name. But also one of those people that feels like if I'm saying person's name, like, as I'm reading their message, like, every time, you know, I feel like, I don't know, it gets annoying hearing your own name enough as it is, right? You know, I don't want to annoy someone else with their own name, but dude, it is. But here we go, on to 2600. We're gonna be at 200 encounters very shortly, so I think we are going to take that little bathroom break right now, and I will be back after I leave you guys with the Toad. Let me see if I can spot her before I turn on ad break and hit the beard back thing. Oh, she's on the top. She's in front of the hydrometer for sure now. You can see her head, like, right below the little blue thing. You crawled up while I was live streaming. Wow. See, that's a sad thing for me. I don't know if anyone, like, always is able to see it when it's in the corner. Obviously, especially when it's nighttime like this. But because I have it, like, open on OBS, it's smaller. I'm not able to see it as well. Oh, there's a bit of lag on my camera. I have not had a turtle before. I've only ever had just two American toads in the last, like, when did I rescue Fresca? I have all the information right here on my Twitch channel. Open that. I think it was like 2022, so 4 years. And then just 2 dogs. I have not had a turtle, but I've been to a couple reptile expos after getting my first American toad, Fresca, before she passed away. And oh no, I rescued her in 2023, so only 3 years. And I really, really, really loved seeing all the turtles there. They just weren't there very often. There's very, very limited amount of vendors there with turtles in Canada, which I guess kind of makes sense. I don't know. I feel like maybe like it's more of where like I live maybe in my area, because where I go to isn't like maybe the best reptile expo, but I definitely didn't see that many turtles. I love my turtles though. I always wanted a war turtle as a kid in real life from that same Pokédex book that I brought up earlier. But yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon games on the Pokemon shelf here. Like, if I back up here, I have the entire Pokemon collection of all the mainline games on this shelf. Diamond and Pearl are like kind of hidden by my knees and the armrest here, I guess. But there's also Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee down there, and Sword and Shield, and Rumble Blast. But the top shelf is my favorite one, like alongside obviously, you know, the Gen 5 one. Black and White 2 are my favorite ones, honestly. Like, I love Black and White 1, but there's something special to me about Pokemon Black and White 2, even though I never finished them. I don't know why. I have a fond heart for like all the extra stuff that you're able to do, but That's enough yapping from me for now. I'll leave y'all with the chilled, and I'll be back. I'm back on the game. I was talking and I forgot that I hit the mute mic button because I was not sure if my sister got home with her boyfriend yet, and I was right, they are. So I wasn't sure if that was gonna get picked up with the mic's settings here to try and log out the background noise or not. Kind of loud. But here we go. We're gonna get back to soft setting again and continue the hunt for Lugia. There's a wild Mudbraid there in StreamAvatars right now, so there's another cool one. Is the ad break still going on Twitch? Yeah, it is. There's like 20 more seconds left right there. I tried to be as quick as I could, and I guess I beat the ad break for once. A couple other people are not streaming on Twitch anymore. Huh. Honestly, I wish there was more people who live stream late at night. Like, with my messed up sleep schedule, I don't have a chance, honestly, of like staying asleep around midnight. And you know, a lot of times, like when I start my live streams, like I can't sleep and it's like around midnight. I would love to have like other people to watch. And I'm glad that like at least for once I've had one person that I'm subscribed to following like on YouTube and Twitch, all that, actually doing a little bit of shiny hunting that I haven't seen before, because man, it's been a little bit dry. Like I need to actually try and wake up in the morning, stay awake in the morning, you know, actually get up properly and force myself to, you know, go to sleep when it's like getting a little bit late. But I don't know, I feel like it is taking so much out of me to get things back into order here. But I was also looking at all of these things right here on Streamlabs. Forgot. Follow age. Follow age. Is there like another one here? That will let me do it? Oh no, it doesn't work on YouTube, I guess. Even with Nightbot. Huh. That's interesting. keep going through here. Now it's just going into a lot of other ones. Oh, there's one that mentions streamer bot, but that might also just be Twitch again. Maybe streamer bot could do this. Let me see here. Actions, queues, actions. What one would be the best one to duplicate here? That'd be the closest one to it. Ah, this one. Okay. I do have like current song on YouTube. I think that should be like one command that I've gotten ported over from Twitch, thanks to Streamlabs. Let's see. Did that work? Yep, that one worked. Sweet. Okay. So I just need to look through here and see if maybe there's something here, the variables that I could do to try and get that. See the sub actions here. See if there's anything here that shows up. Through groups, user, add broadcaster information. I do not think that's correct. You know what? Nope, there isn't even actually a way to do that for YouTube, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. That YouTube is so behind with like a lot of the commands and stuff that you can have on Twitch. Like, I know there's some ones that I could have report on over for sure to YouTube, that I need to, but I need to actually probably do that right now. Because some of these ones, they are set up to work, but they're not actually doing anything to YouTube, even though they're reading the commands. Whoops. See, I thought I did that. But I did not. Okay, so message to channel. Let me copy that first, I guess. Okay, now I can add to the YouTube message. Okay. Or, yeah, that one's okay. Right. Then I guess I just copy that sub action. And whoops, wrong button. Paste it into these ones. Okay. Copy that. And let me see. Yo, Yukiko, thank you for the raid with the 9 viewers. Welcome into the stream. I hope you're all doing well. We're doing some shiny hunting yourself, so I hope you had some good shiny luck. I see the little Pokemon avatar there on the badge as well. We're little twins there almost. You got Pikachu, I got Ditto. Let me give you a little shout out here. Do I have that as a command, or do I have to do that as like a little separate thing here? Let me see. Shout out Hiko. Let me just double check that that's gonna work. Okay, hopefully. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh man, I can't handle that stuff. I have not played any horror stuff in so long. Last time I did a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's, I kinda ended up just after like the first one, and not really because of rage. Yeah, I literally say FNAF at lab. or no wait, FNAF? Oh, Friday Funkin'. Oh, Friday, fuck it. Oh shit. I do not know why I read that as like an A. Oh my god. Yes, I'm a little bit locally slow. My ADHD and my mind, honestly. It's just kind of how it is. Especially when it's this late and I'm just sleep deprived. I've been kind of having a very slow day today. But man, I love Friday Night Funkin'. Oh my god. I played the crap out of that after like week 7 came out. That was so fun. I've just been doing a lot of shiny hunting for Lugia tonight. We're almost at 200 encounters. I was thinking, in a little like while when I'm ready to get a little bit tired of the shiny hunting here, I was thinking of doing like a bit of pinball to end off tonight because I have Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire. I wanted to try and get all 204 Pokemon in that game later tonight. Continue working towards that anyways. I'm at 91 out of 204. Or doing some Space Cadet Pinball on the 3DS because I hacked my 3DS a couple weeks ago. So I don't know if y'all played that old Space Cadet Pinball game on Windows XP, but man, I love that game so much and I really want to play it again on my 3DS. But yeah, I got a lot of lights in this room, and with channel points, there's a lot of things y'all are able to do with it. In fact, let me give y'all a little bit of celebration here. While I am trying to figure out how to get the little shout out thing here. There's a little rainbow celebration for you guys with my lights. This will make it a little bit brighter. We only started shiny hunting not that long ago. Let me see here. On YouTube Studio, we started shiny hunting. I think I want to say at the beginning of this month or at the end of last month, March. Yeah, okay. We started shiny hunting March 23rd, so it's been a little bit over a month now. We actually just got a new shiny Pokemon added to our collection, like right before we started shiny hunting Lugia. Very, very quickly. I was just actually getting the commands set up, so that'll actually show you guys what the like shiny hunts were that I got. Let me see here. Will shinydex actually work? Oh wait, this is right. This is Twitch. It's not YouTube. It will work. Shinydex or latest shiny. It's not working? Did I mess it up somehow? Or is shinydex broken? Let me see here. Shinydex. Or recent shiny. Yeah, honestly. Okay. It happens, honestly, a little bit too often. It's always every single stream. There's always like some technical difficulties. I'm not sure where the shinydex commands broke, but I don't think that's a me problem. That's like a them problem. Let me check here and see if that happens. But I can just go into my recent clips from the main channel here. We got shiny Deoxys. So we had to get at only 1037 encounters. So just my fastest full-on shiny hunt ever. Paper crafts is honestly really awesome. What kind of paper crafts did you print out? I honestly love doing those like all the time when I was younger, but I can't remember the last time I've actually taken the time to do anything like that. I wanted to do like a little bit of something artsy by maybe getting like all of the Pokemon sleeves of different Pokemon cards or whatever, making something like that on a poster, but you know, I kind of got tired of just holding all the garbage and I kind of threw them out. So, you know, maybe one day that'll be a little fun thing I can do, but I really do need to like do a little bit more art, like drawing and whatnot as well. I've been having a lot of yearning to do that. TV ones, Vocaloid ones, that's awesome. The first elegance of goaded and broke. Hey, when you can't afford commissions, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I remember those days, like I when I was like grade, I don't know, 5, 4, I had Brody phase, and man, did I love making my Rainbow Dash looking pony. Man, those honestly good times, man. I used to be so much more artistic back then. Damn, dude. Oh, you actually got like a real life commission. That's sick, dude. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Honestly, those ones, like, I'm talking about like making little posters of Pokemon cards. First, these are hella a lot more artistic than anything I could ever dream of being able to do. Like, those have like some insane like details, honestly. That is so cool. Like, I'm not a part of the community, but I really do, honestly, I have a good appreciation for all the different like custom costumes like people make for their own characters or other characters too, like especially the Pokemon ones, man. You gotta love those. Like, it's so expensive though. Yeah, I can't even imagine how much that must have cost. It's worth it though for art though. It's so worth it. Let me see, what was I? Where did I have the Shadow Command? I had it, but I feel like maybe I messed it up somehow and deleted it. Once upon a time it worked. Let me see. I gotta open up Streamlabs again. Stream Elements back up again. I was just doing some fun. It was just funny. I was doing a little bit of this earlier because I was actually trying to see if Follow Age was working for YouTube at all. But apparently it doesn't work for YouTube at all. YouTube's really behind with all the different commands that it can have. And then I realized that, oh, also for the ones that I had set up from StreamerBot, I didn't have those sending any messages to the YouTube end of things at all either. And now shinydex not working and figuring out like how to do the shout out properly. Oh man, I haven't had this much fun with my bot commands in a while, and I thought I was done with all of it. The grind never ends. But let's see who's gonna win the Zia Royale here. This is like the most full I've seen the Zia Royale in a while. Let me see commands and default here. Where is it? It's not a default one. Really? Okay, so maybe it's one of the ones that I turned off in Stream Elements. Or I'm stupid and this is just another one that I'm gonna have to custom make myself. I've been watching so many other streamers like, and oh, Yukiko, you deserve to win that ZA Royale. Well earned win there. 500 Pokecoins gives you, I think, at least a free choice of any one Pokemon you want there. At least unevolved, the base stage. So not too bad. Give a little another channel point celebration here, since I have infinite of them. Do a little dance party. And in Stream Elements as well, it also seems that it doesn't even have the shout out either. Okay, well, I'm silly. I was thinking I had a shout out command and I never even had a shout out command. You've given me something to do and add for my next live stream. Because this is actually the first raid that I've had in like a good while. So I appreciate coming in, everyone, for following. Honestly, I was just saying, you know, usually it's like everything at midnight, always around midnight, always feels a little bit slow for me before you guys came in, and things are like picking up tonight quite a bit. So I'm really glad I went live tonight, because I was kind of thinking maybe I should just get like a little bit of rest, get some sleep or something, because I really want to. Oh geez, thunderstorm. Oh, we just had that last night, and it kept me up. That's why I'm like so tired, honestly. Like right when I was getting sleepy last night, bam, scared the shit out of me and woke me right up. But I don't know if that's like the same storm because I'm in Canada. I don't know. Did the weather go down south towards Texas from me, or is it just another storm? That's not my fault. Because if I sent it your way after waking me up, I'm sorry for the scare. But jokes aside, let me see here. Like clean up all of these tabs that I have open. I have like a million things open now. I'm trying to look through all of the things here. And I meant to grab also the clip of the shiny Deoxys too, but it's not letting me in. It's my own channel here. There we go. From latest clip. If that's not gonna work, we'll try it one more time. Yeah, they just kind of starting up now with spring coming, right? So, yeah, men aren't always gonna be traveling. We'll just kind of start up on their own. Let me see. I think recent shiny was correct. Let me see. So it's showing recent for Pokemon Community Game, and that's obviously always shows up anyways. But what about random shiny? Will this one work? Was there an API update to like the shinydex or something? Yeah, lots of technical difficulties with all bot commands tonight. Let me see here if I can find the shinydex website here. Did I put in the live stream thing? Yes, right here. I saw earlier today some people were having some issues with it, but I don't know if there's really anything reported about the API not working. Oh, that didn't put me to where it was supposed to. Silly me. I can't even find where. Oh, it's right here. Okay, API endpoints are definitely not working properly here. Maybe something got disabled. Your first puppy? Or your puppy's first thunderstorm. Wow. I can't even speak English tonight. My puppy here, Ruby, she honestly really doesn't like the thunderstorms either. She has pretty bad anxiety, and I'm usually always cuddling with her all throughout the night whenever there's one going on. Like, oh, that melts my heart. I feel for your puppy. Let me see here. Cloudbot might be the issue here from Streamlabs, because this is where all these commands are supposed to be working from. And if this doesn't work, Instagram, it's not a shinydex problem. It's a Streamlabs problem. This is Twitch, so okay. Turn them on and off again. Usually that works. Let's see if this works. And also, finally, go here to grab the clip, since it's not gonna. Actually, no, wait. Just test it first. Recent shiny. Yeah, I guess Streamlabs is just broken right now. So let me paste it. Dream shiny, got it. Here we go. Copy link address. I had to scroll down quite a little bit there because of how many like different clips there are that it wanted me to go through. Because it was like just over a month ago now that I caught it, so I was able to just find it at the end of the 30 days there. So a little bit convoluted to get there, but that was a shinydex clip that we ended up either catching it there. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think I clipped the first time that we actually ran into it. I think I just made a highlight of that, so that would be like outside of my clips. But honestly, it's kind of weird. It's supposed to be only be showing like my featured clips too, but it's showing me everything all at once. And I feel like maybe my computer is just not able to handle having like my stream open at the same time while I'm actually doing a live stream myself. Like, even though I'm not even viewing it, I'm just on the webpage. Or something is just kind of cursed on my computer, period, right now. Oh, that's pretty cool, photo cards. I honestly, I was thinking, you know, the other day, speaking of photo cards, like, it would be really cool, like, to make like a trainer card IRL for like all the like Pokemon stuff that I want to do, like in my content, like almost like a business card. Like, that is pretty cool. Like, photo cards is, I imagine it's like, if I'm thinking about it like the same way, like if I hopefully have this correct, it's like probably like showing off like, you know, actual like head, like face or whatever of like the like head of the costume or whatever, right? Like actual like ID card type of thing, or do I have that completely wrong? Because I was thinking like, I don't know, like I used to use like the old website that you could make the trainer cards on, and I want to like do something like that. Arrow ant right there. Get rid of that. That's the one problem with having a toad in my room. Ants in the spring. But what was it called? That trainer card generator. There used to be a whole website for it. Charms, that's right. Yeah, I think it was Charms. Yeah, no, that was it. Yeah, like they have some cool modern ones now, it looks like, too, which is kind of cool. Besides just like the old style ones, and like I feel like one of those, like with like some of the shiny Pokemon that I've hunted, allow me to change the image of Pokemon. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. That's actually really, really cool. I think, honestly, that'd probably be a pretty good idea to apply to like what I was just saying too. Even like change out like the picture of the shiny Pokemon to on a trainer card like that. Honestly, that is really cool. You actually have like a very artistic part in mind, way better than me, because you're giving me some inspiration, man. And just in the chat, like I can kind of almost envision it. Like, it's so cool. Like, some of these ideas would be really awesome if I were more of an artist, but it's been so many years, like 5 to like 6 years of abusive relationship, like while also trying to stream it, like until I broke up with her a couple of years ago. It was really hard to, you know, even do anything that I really enjoyed. I kind of didn't have the ability to do that without getting all like pushed aside, not by me. So I have a lot of catching up to do on like all of these skills that I've left to rust. But oh man, I definitely kind of want to make a trainer car now for myself. Like, now you got me thinking about that again. Let me see if we can get the shiny here on counter number 199 or 100 or 200. Why was I saying like 100? Oh, we're moving on from 100 after this one. Okay, here we go. This is bring us up to 200, I think, right? Or no, wait, 220. 220. So maybe 2665 will be the lucky one, since it'll be 222. Or no, wait, 666. Why can't I math? Yeah, I'm really tired. I think y'all can tell. Oh wow, 12-15 dogs at the same time? That sounds like heaven, but so much fun, but oh my lord, that'd be like very energy consuming. 3 of them being grown dogs too, like the big ones, like not just like, you know, growing in age, but like like the bigger breeds. Oh man. Like with my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, I would not be able to handle a big breed at all. It'd break my heart probably. I've always been a little bit more of a small breed dog. Hence, Ruby here. If she would actually show herself on camera, but oh, Goldens, oh, the best. Like, I can't remember who had one, but oh, there's someone in my family has golden retriever that I used to love. I haven't seen in such a long time. No, we didn't get the shiny there as I was on number 222 of the day. So we're gonna keep going a little bit longer, get off that cursed number. And we might end off the stream in a little bit because we go for a couple hours so far. And I think, honestly, gotta probably use some sleep soon, and I think y'all can tell, but man, I love golden retrievers and golden doodles. Like anything like that's a golden retriever makes it just kind of really sweet. Poodles though, I didn't really expect them to be as awesome as they were, but Ruby is completely missing, not even around me anymore. I'm looking around and I'm thinking like she's probably jumped up onto the bed. Can I see you behind the TV there? No. Okay, she's somewhere. Like, honestly, I used to be more of a Shih Tzu Bichon kind of guy. Like, with my childhood dog, Tess being a Shih Tzu Bichon mix. And I thought Shih Tzus were awesome, you know, but there she is. I knew I heard you. Hi. Like, she is just so perfect. Like, in terms of all the love that she is able to give me, she does so much more than my childhood dog ever did. I thought she was like a fun dog, you know, but she didn't play with me at all. She didn't know how to even fetch. And Ruby, on the other hand, is so loyal. Up, fetch. She'll stay there and have that happy tail. Shake it, and there we go. Okay, let me try. You know what? How about this? If I move the chair like this out of the way. There we go. There we go. Damn. Like, she can catch like so easily. Like, she has such good eyesight. I don't think, like, even as a puppy, my childhood dog was ever able to track things so well. I mean, she was able to chase squirrels, but this dog chases birds away. Hey, thank you for the follow, Max. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, it is late and work is important, so have a great sleep, take care of yourself, and good luck tomorrow. Take care. I'm gonna do another soft reset right here, and yeah. Get that toy back from you, Ruby. Honestly, you were just too fun to ignore for like a couple hours, even while live streaming. I always have to take like a little break, spend a little bit of time with her, and give her a little bit of attention and love. She's just too perfect. I can't, honestly. I never thought I'd get this lucky, because I only got Ruby about a year and a half ago now. On December 11th of 2024, I think it was, right? So, yeah. I haven't had her for really even that long. She's just a puppy. But I have a closer bond with her than I have had with any other animal I have ever known. And she is so much more fun than any other dog I've played with, you know. She actually, even though, like, you can tell she's so strong, knows, like, how to be gentle, like, where it's not, like, pulling hard enough to, like, yank my shoulder out of joining the place, you know, and almost dislocate me. Some of the times, like, Tess used to, you know, a little bit carelessly, like, Ruby is really gentle and careful at actually, you know, watching her strength, whether it's like jumping up or just playing tug of war without hurting me, because my mom's disabled as well. I'm not really disabled like her. I mean, I have her issues, but to a much more minor degree. And I guess between like just the two of us, the close bond that I have with Ruby and how much Ruby loves my mom, because, you know, I love my mom. It's so awesome. I don't know. I've never had to like worry about her causing like pain or doing anything really bad, you know, more than, I don't know, accident on the floor while I'm live streaming because she couldn't hold it while I was too locked in. Which is why also I do shorter live streams, with my live streams instead of longer ones. Because if I were to go for like, I don't know, even like half an hour longer, yeah, I think she'd probably have a little bit of an accident on the floor. So I think we're gonna finish off with this last encounter right here, and I think this is a good spot to set us up for tomorrow, 2680. So with that on the gang, I think that's about it. That's all really I have in me. I don't think even pinball, I don't know. I don't even think I really feel up to that as much tonight. So we'll do that probably tomorrow. Do that as like a starting thing. You know, either Pokemon, Space Cadet, pinball. We'll still figure that out since I'm not doing it tonight, and I'll leave that as a future problem. But this was like one of the best streams I have had in the entire like month so far in terms of like activity. I haven't had this awesome of a stream in a long time, and I really do want to actually like get the shout out command set up for next time. But for now, let me just actually give a verbal shout out once again to you. Let me say, like, yeah, it was Yukiko. For a second, I thought it was like a Yukiko for the raid, and everyone for coming in from that raid and hanging out with the chat for so long, giving me your follows. I appreciate it so much. This was a really awesome, fun night for me, and I'm looking forward to the next time. I don't know what it's gonna be looking like. Like, we'll probably be doing more shiny hunting as well after I'm done that pinball, because I really do have that craving for it. But it could be maybe another stream or two before we get back into it, because the last like 5 in a row have all been shiny hunting. If I had the VODs up on YouTube, like, you would see, I think, 1, 2, well, okay, 3, 4, 5 in a row. But then another 1, 2, 3, and then another 1, 2. Okay, so you know what? Maybe not that bad. I guess this is only about maybe our 9th or 10th live stream shiny hunting the Lugia, but definitely a little bit longer than the amount of time we shiny hunted the Deoxys. That's for sure. Because we had about 9 live streams for the Deoxys, but we've got way more encounters for this Lugia so far. So we'll get back into it. We'll keep at the grind. But for now, as usual, take care of yourselves, Omni Gang, and have a great rest of your night. See y'all next time.